Hi, I'm Sheila Kamuda, your career champion, and today I want to talk about something that's come up several times now. People have had this issue. You're working for a great supervisor, your manager is great, and your manager has suggested or said we're going to promote you. And so they've put it out there. You haven't asked, they're the ones who put it out there. Time goes by, they don't bring it up again. Did it just fall apart? Did they really mean it? Did you hear right? It's kind of a strange situation to be in. You're also a little awkward about asking. How do you ask them about this? But here's what you need to do. And it could be that perhaps that they need an okay from a higher up leadership person. Maybe there's a problem there and they just want to let it fall apart. I don't really know why. It's the worst thing to do. Either don't put it out there as a manager, or if you're going to put it out there, work with the staff member to figure out how to promote them. I mean, maybe sometimes a manager thinks they want to promote somebody and then something happens and they are not sure about it, but they really need to talk to their staff member on their one-on-ones about this kind of thing. But what could the staff member do? So here's my suggestion. And a lot of the times I have found that the staff member is already doing the job. So if they were a lead, let's say, they're already doing the job of a manager. They're just not getting paid for it or recognized for it. So they're already doing these tasks, or they already have these responsibilities. So what I would like to suggest that you do is I invite you to rework your job description, do a new one, and list all the items you currently do, and then list all the items that you're doing as a manager. And the reason to do this is when the next time you have a one-on-one with your manager or talk about that you would like to show this to them, sometimes managers need tools. You think that they would know this and have this, but they really don't. And so you're providing a tool for them, which is very, very helpful. You're basically saying, I understand you once mentioned to me that I was going to have a promotion, and I realize you've been busy, and I took it upon myself to do a job description based on my understanding of what that new role would be. And in fact, I'm doing some of those tasks now. I have some of those responsibilities now. So can we review this job description and maybe it will help the conversation. And then, so it's important to, number one, get from your manager, do they still want to do this? Do they still agree with this? Typically they'll say yes, they just don't go to the next step. So once they've said yes, okay, here's the job description, here's the tool, you ask, what else do you need from me? What else can I do to secure this new title, this new position? Is there anything else you need me to do? And if they say, well, we're gonna work on it in 6 months, the key is to be like, okay, never let that be the end of the conversation. Okay, what do you need me to do from now until 6 months? Or what is it I'm not doing? What is it that I need to do to get myself there? I have a B, how do I get an A? And that's really the key. I want to grow in this company. You obviously want me to grow. How do we both get me there and work on it together? So it's really very important to press on and try to get some information. If your manager says, okay, I've got to meet with so-and-so, thank you so much for the job description, I'm going to take a look at this, you then say, okay, when can I expect us to meet back about this? What else can I do in the meantime, and what else do you need from me, and when will we be meeting again to talk about this promotion, so that it's not left somewhere in another black hole? That's the key. So you want to keep moving it along. Again, staff members should not have to do this, but I have seen this now time and time again for some reason, and I think that we need to help our managers get to where they need to be and show them how to manage, and bring the tool of a job description with us and talk through it. And also, it's not a terrible idea to put next to it, or for your own job description, for your copy, to put in how much time or what percentage of your time there you're spending on those new activities. I mean, if it's only once every 6 months you're doing it, that's not a promotion perhaps. So it depends on what it is. If you're spending 85% of your time on this new task, and it has to do with leading other people and making sure everything's going well, and that's a big responsibility. So you want to keep track of how much time you're spending, and you can also inform your manager of that. They may not know. Some managers just let you're doing a great job, and they just let you go off and do it, and they don't really want to be bothered. But it is their job to promote and to grow their staff, and that is how their staff stays engaged and stays in the company. So I hope this helps. If you liked it, please note that you did, and I'll see you for the next one. Also subscribe if you want to hear more of this, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thanks so much.